Welcome to the Small Group Ministry Leader Training at Resurrection Lutheran Church. As you well know, I am your valiant leader, Michael and King. I hope you all are having a blessed day. So today we'll cover 6 things together. Why small groups exist, what makes them healthy, your role as an HOST, it's a new term for you guys, how groups fuel outreach, how to lead great discussions, and how we grow and multiply the ministry. So let's get started. So Acts 2:42 states, they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, to fellowship, to the breaking of bread, and to prayer. That's the blueprint. Small groups aren't a new idea. God invented them at Pentecost. Here at Resurrection, our discipleship moves through 3 rhythms. 1, you connect and worship. 2, you grow in community. And 3, you share Christ with the world. Small groups are the grow, and spiritual growth just doesn't happen well alone. Remember this, you're building community, not just a meeting. 4 things every healthy group needs. The Word, Christ is always at the center, whatever format your group takes. Growth, we're here to become more like Jesus, and we hold each other to that. Acceptance, people need to know that they belong exactly as they are. That culture actually starts with you. Confidentiality, keep in mind what's ever shared in the group stays in the group, period. Trust is the oxygen of community. Of course, there's a caveat. If it needs to be raised up to the next level, then it goes to the pastor. So, I'm not going to call you guys group leaders. I'm going to call you a host. Because the moment you say leader, people think that they need a degree. But everyone knows what a host does. The H stands for have a heart for people. Pray for them by name, before, during, and after meetings. O stands for open your home or space. Make it warm and welcoming. S, serve something. Coffee, snacks, a meal. Physical welcome signals, spiritual welcome. T, turn on the discussion. Play a video. Open the devotion. Ask the questions. You guide, you don't lecture. Now there are 4 words to live by. Pray, prepare, guide, and care. We need to pray for wisdom and for each member by name. We need to prepare. Know your content before you arrive. Guide. Start on time. End on time. Involve everyone. Care. Every person in that room should feel your genuine concern. And remember, confidentiality is the foundation of everything. Now, as I've mentioned many times, small groups don't have to be traditional Bible studies. Now, at Hope Lutheran in North Carolina, one of the largest LCMS congregations on the East Coast, they have 32 active small groups. They have quilting groups making baptismal blankets, woodworkers building wheelchair ramps, men meeting at 6:30 Friday mornings before work, a group visiting vineyards and doing a study together. Is Jesus at the center of those groups? Absolutely. And people are growing, belonging, and sharing their faith every week. At our church at Resurrection, we want that same diversity. Now, small groups are one of the most powerful outreach tools that we have if we're intentionally outward facing. There's a program at LCMS called Everyone His Witness, which uses an approach called Lassie. I loved Lassie when I was growing up. The L stands for listen. Really hear someone's story before you say anything. The A stands for ask. Ask open questions that go deeper. S stands for seek. Find where their story and Jesus' story connect. The next S is share. Speak God's word in love, not jargon. I, invite, personally, face to face. E, encourage. Follow up, follow through, and pray for them by name. Folks, that's the rhythm. That's the witness. So here's how this works practically. So at Hope Lutheran, what they do is every group gets an annual challenge. 1 year, they invite 5 people outside the congregation to one church activity. Another year, prayer partners. They draw a name and pray every week for 4 months. This year, every group picks one missional service project. Groups feeding the homeless, praying over new businesses before they open, showing up at community events. That's what we want to build here. Groups that are bridges from our community to the love of Jesus. Now, there's a simple framework for leading discussions. It's known as ACTS. Again, we got so many acronyms here. Might as well go with the flow. A stands for acknowledge. Affirm everyone who speaks. C stands for clarify. Restate what you heard. So what you're saying is, turn it back. Ask the group, not yourself. Summarize. Pull the threads together. And when a question fails, too deep, rephrase it. Just answer it. If it's too easy, just answer it. Too vague, clarify. Too personal, save it. It's a bad question, maybe you should just let it go. Get 2 non-negotiables, don't talk too much, and please keep politics out of the room. They pull people away from Christ. As you probably have experienced, you have all kinds of people, and here's some quick portraits. You have the talker, then you seat them next to you, and have a private conversation if needed. Then you get the thinker, seat them across from you, and draw them in. You have the lifelong member, push them deeper, ask why, and groom them to eventually lead their own group. That's a key, and that's something that I want you guys to focus on. And of course you have the debater, channel that energy. Don't fight it. You have the crisis producer, move them toward prayer time in head, heart, and hands. Understand how each person processes life and let that shape them, shape how you reach them. So from your very first meeting, keep this in the back of your mind. Who in this group might one day lead their own? There are 2 multiplication models. Sending, one member goes to launch something brand new. Splitting, you take a few people with them to seed a new group. The goal isn't one great group forever. It's being the first link in a chain. Now, something that we hope the board of directors is going to look at is a program called Revitality from the LCMS. There are free resources, including the CADS assessment, to help congregations honestly answer, where are we really? And there's a contact information if you want to find more. So 2 resources you could put in your hands right now. It's Everyone His Witness, and it's free at everyonehiswitness.org. And there's the access code. 13 context modules for witnessing in specific situations. Very useful. Revitality. There's a free congregational tools at that website. So 1 Peter 2:9 says the following. You are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, that you may proclaim the excellencies of Him who called you out of darkness into this marvelous light. There you go. Go be a host. And God bless Resurrection Lutheran. If you have any further questions, feel free to come see me. Take care, God bless, and thank you for your willingness to serve.